fan archived games. Read about the teams and players. Relive the big moments. Every season, the Trib Live High School Sports Network is your home for high school sports. The best seat in the house is on Trib HSSN.
We begin day 2 of the WPIAL Basketball Championships at the University of Pittsburgh with a little intrigue. It's the girls' Class A championship game as the Serra Catholic Eagles take on the Geibel Catholic Gators. A pleasure to be alongside Ed Troop. I'm Don Rebel. We welcome you to our championship coverage beginning Championship Friday here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local, go with Edgar people since 1982. Edgar Snyder and Associates, check them out, edgarsnyder.com. Well, as we're getting ready to go here, Ed, in what is a battle between 2 and 4, third matchup of the year between the Gators and the Eagles. They split the first two. Will she or won't she? That's one of the big questions surrounding one of the Geibel Catholic in sophomore Mallory Clemmer.
Yeah, Clemmer, a sophomore, Dawn, 6'1" forward, got hurt after the semifinal game during celebrations, we've been told, and frustrating for her, frustrating for the Geibel Gators, because at that size, 6'1", when you look at both of these rosters, she'd be the only 6-foot player on the court, so that is a huge void for Geibel to overcome here today. If she's not able to go, and it appears that's going to be the case, she will not play in this game, at least it looks like that from our vantage point. And that's something that Geibel's going to have to make up for, especially with her production, her defensive skills, and her offensive and defensive boards.
Emma Larkin gets a lot of the headlines, and deservedly so. She had 34 points in the quarterfinals win for the Gators over St. Joe's, but it was Mallory Clemmer in that overtime victory over top seed Aquinas Academy with 24 points to lead the way. And again, unfortunately, when they were celebrating the dramatic victory, she ended up getting hurt. Now, always love the live renditions of the national anthem here at the championships. Well, we talked a little bit about Geibel Catholic, the intrigue around will she or won't she with Mallory Clemmer. Their opponents, Serra Catholic, they are on a roll, winners of 10 of 11, 2 playoff victories as the number 2 seed. Bella Dobrowski has been a big part of their 2 wins.
Yeah, she sure has, and Serra Catholic, as you said, Don, 9-1 in their last 10 games. The last 2 after winning 8 straight before the end of the season lost to Winchester Thurston, a team averaging 58 points per game, 40 given up on defense, 58 on offense. They've scored over 1,300 points on the season, and Dabrowski has a big reason to do with that. Bella Dabrowski, only a sophomore, 5'9" guard. She's the key player for the Eagles, and she'll have to have a big afternoon here today if they want to win WPIAL gold.
Co-champions in Section 2, Geibel Catholic 13-1, 23-1-0 when they played Serra Catholic in the second matchup, a game won by the Eagles. Serra Catholic 13-1, 17-6 for the season. West Green in third place, Bishop Canevin fourth. Clareton and Monessen both made the playoffs, tied for fifth place. Avella and Mapletown tied for seventh place.
You know, Don, one interesting thing is in any sport at any level, it's all to beat a team 3 times in one season. Well, these two teams don't have to worry about that. As you said, they've split the regular season, so now we figure out who wins the series, right? The third game here for WPIAL Gold. Last night, you know, we saw with Shadyside Academy in their game, they had swept the regular season against Serra Catholic, and they came back last night and won that game the third time, being for the third time last night. So, yes, that does happen, but you have some familiarity between the two teams because you've met twice prior.
Starters being Sarah Larkin's Gators. For Mike Voigt's Eagles, Ed Troop will do the honors for us.
Well, we will start first with the Geibel Gators, the number 4 seed. They look like this. Junior, 5'9", forward. Jainea Darnell. Number 2 is Paige Dolan. She's only a freshman, 5'9" guard. Number 11 is Alexa Morgan, a freshman, 5'7" guard. Emily Horn, a freshman, 5'5" guard. Larkin, a senior, 5'5" point guard. So 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for Geibel here tonight. Meanwhile, for Serra Catholic, they look like this. Bella Dombrowski, number 0, she's only a sophomore, 5'9" guard. Number 3, Nikki Spanos is a senior, 5'6" guard. Lexi Pierce is a freshman, number 14, 5'6" guard. 24, Abby Jeans, senior, 5'8" guard. And number 25, Ariana Ward, a sophomore, 5'4" guard.
Underway, Eagles first possession. Geibel Catholic with the basketball. We'll be calling Emma Larkin's name a lot. She drives the paint, throws it up, no good. Out of bounds, still Gator possession. One thing that really hurts Geibel Catholic, they only have 7 players on the roster, thus the Clemmer injury makes it even more significant. Inbound, and it's to Janiyah Darnell, who draws the foul and will shoot 2.
Yeah, first time at the charity stripe for either of these two teams here this afternoon. Got to switch over. Last night, it was last night. Today, it's this afternoon. Got to get the terminology right. 22 seconds into the game, we're at the free throw.
Ed gave the starters as Darnell hits. Paige Dolan, the freshman, is the player that will replace Mallory Clemmer, and she came over to talk to Coach Larkin before the free throws, and I'm sure the butterflies are really spewing in.
Absolutely, you're on the center stage. You got to step in. You got big shoes to fill, and I mean that literally and figuratively, right? 6'1", biggest player on the court. She'll be challenged here today.
Spanos drives left baseline, shot no good. Rebound, put back, no good by Kennard for Serra Catholic. Eagles, though, get it back. Three-pointer, good. From the top of the key, Lexi Pierce.
Well, Pierce gets wide open to the right on nothing but net. No one there defensively to pick her up for Geibel. And good start here for Serra Catholic.
Darnell thought about shooting the 3. Instead, she goes right side to Emily Horn, through her hands out of bounds.
First 2 meetings, as we said, Geibel winning 64-55 at Serra Catholic on January 12th, and then February 5th, just a few weeks ago at Geibel, Serra Catholic 51-50 in a close one. So both road teams winning this series so far this season.
First shot, no good from the corner. Good open look, wouldn't fall. Rebound out of bounds to the Gators.
And Serra Catholic comes out shooting, not wasting any time, taking 2-3 attempts from outside. They got 1 to fall so far, and thus the early 3-2 lead.
I would think the Eagles, because of the situation for the Gators and the only 1 player on the bench, basically, you want to go up tempo as much as possible.
Yep. Get them tired early on, Don. That would be an advantage They can do it.
Larkin to Morgan, left alone. Three-pointer good. That's what the Gators are going to need because Larkin, every time she touches the basketball, draws the crowd.
Big-time look from the outside by Morgan. Both teams with a tray here in the opening couple of minutes.
Dombrowski outside. They'll swing it around near side. Swanos. Corner to Kennard. Back to Swanos. To Pierce. Drives the paint shot. No. The freshman Pierce will go to the line to shoot two. Her team down two.
And again, we mentioned for Geibel, you got Dolan, a freshman, Morgan, a freshman, Horn, a freshman. I mean, Dawn, it's almost unheard of to see 3 of your 5 starters. It's only freshmen. That just tells you how good they are, and of course, they're playing at a Catholic school as well, like Geibel.
Free throw good. Pierce again. Has all 5. Serra Catholic and Geibel Catholic deadlocked at 5.
And it's a good point you brought up earlier, Don. How does Geibel react without their big player in the middle? Do they take more shots from the outside? Do they still try to work the ball underneath in the paint? Well, right there, they turn it over.
Yeah, Horn to Morgan, who quickly gave it up, and she's in disbelief on the call of traveling. She's like, I didn't have the basketball for but a split second.
Pretty amazing season for Geibel. Only 1 loss on the year to Serra Catholic by 1 point, 51-50, back on February 5th. That's been it.
Three-pointer good. Lexi Pierce off to a fantastic start.
8 points, Dawn, and 2 threes from the outside. Geibel's got to make some adjustments and get someone on 14.
1-2-2 zone for Serra Catholic. Darnell right side to the top of the key, Horn. She launches a 3 and hits. Secondary scoring there for the Gators, and we're deadlocked again at 8-8.
Morgan and Pierce each with 2 threes here in the first quarter, both feeling it early on.
Dombrowski for 3 off the mark. Rebound by Emma Larkin.
Really good rebound by Larkin that time. Boxing out, goes up high and grabs it.
Oh, great move. She brought it down herself. Nikki Swanos froze like she was going to pull up, and she went right around her for the layup.
Right on cue. We're talking about her defensively. She goes coast to coast and lays it off the glass.
Her first 2, 10-8. Geibel Catholic. Underneath shot, partially blocked on the attempt by Kennard. Gators have it. Down the floor. Larkin. All the way, layup no. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Gators, Darnell.
There's that up-tempo that you were talking about, Dawn, by Geibel without having their big player in Clemmer in this game. Try to run here early, and that's what they're doing.
We're coming up on the midway point of quarter number 1. Good one, 10-8. Gators lead the Eagles.
But meanwhile, Dawn, Serra Catholic patient with their passing.
Dombrowski 3 on the right wing, no good. Gators doing a good job on the defensive glass, although a turnover. Alexa Morgan got the rebound, but then she tried up herself and is called for the double dribble.
Yeah, she got double teamed and tangled up, and because of the pressure there, got called with the turnover. So Serra Catholic getting the ball back and down by 2 here early on. 18 points in the first half between these 2 teams of the first quarter.
Inbound 3, no good by Abby Jeans for Serra. Morgan brings it up the floor. Now she'll dish it off to Horn. Back to Morgan, and they'll reset.
And see how Geibel reacts here. They slow things down, but they're being forced to. Good defense by Serra Catholic, protecting the paint.
Larkin's pass a little behind Janiyah Darnell, who was cutting to the hoop. Out of bounds to Serra. 3:29 left first quarter. Eagles down 2.
We talked about the averages for Serra on the season coming in. How about Geibel? 67 points per game offensively, 29 on defense given up. Over 1,600 total points and only 700 given up on. So, Dawn, that is a pretty big gap between offense and defense.
Swanos 3 off the mark, so the Eagles doing a lot of shooting outside behind the arc and moderate success.
But, Dawn, you don't get the 23-1 on the season if you're not putting up big offensive numbers and your defense is playing shutdown defense.
3 minutes left, 10-8 Geibel. Through the of the freshman Dolan on the pass from Horn, another Gators turnover. Up the floor comes the Eagles' Pierce. She has all of Serra Catholic's points. Pierce, foul line jumper around the rim, no good. Rebound by Darnell for Geibel. Again, one and done for Serra. Larkin, quick pass, Morgan. They get it back to Larkin from Darnell. Larkin on the reset.
Yeah, Geibel, again, trying to keep that up tempo here early on. That's when they got a lot of their points done, but now they've slowed their game down, and thus the scoring has slowed down for them. Got to run. That's been evident here early on for Geibel.
Shot no good. Here come the Eagles.
Good ball movement by the Eagles.
Pierce drive, shot good.
Yep, there's your result.
Lexi Pierce continues her dominant opening quarter.
Yeah, that's all the points so far. All 10. Tie game. Good one here, Dawn, early on in this first quarter between these two teams.
Larkin takes off from the right wing, shot no good. Gets her own rebound, put back no, but fouled by Dombrowski, and Emma will shoot two.
It's a good one if you like offense type person, you like low scoring championship games, then this might not be the game for you. This looks like a track meet here early on. You look for Geibel there at the free throw line. Emma Larkin, senior 5'5" point guard. And again, tough for Geibel. Dawn without their big star player.
The Gators, when they get in their half-court offense, have made mistakes with. Meanwhile, Serra, they've stayed away from the turnovers as Larkin hits, but they have been struggling from the field. I think 3 from 13 thus far. Wide open three. Oh, you can't let Lexi Pierce that open. She has 13.
All in the first quarter and 3 threes. Impressive.
Wow.
I said it earlier, Dawn. You got to make an adjustment if you're Geibel. Got to get somebody on 14.
Yep.
Oh.
Drive right baseline. Janiyah Darnell up and in, and she is fouled.
Both these teams exchanging uppercuts. It's a boxing match here early on between the two squads. Back and forth we go, Dawn, and that's a nice play. Grab the contact, get the hoop. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, it's the answer, too.
Yep. That's
after the big three by Pierce puts the Eagles up. The response by Darnell, who misses the free throw. 14-13, we're under a minute left first quarter.
See if Serra wants to hold for the last shot here. Under a minute to go.
And very entertaining opening quarter. Long three around the rim, no good by Spanos. Battle for the rebound. Geibel Catholic has it with Alexa Morgan.
Play that game. They have the 1-point lead. They can go into the attack.
Larkin on the attack. Drive, shot, no good. Here comes Dombrowski leading the Eagles the other way. All the way, shot, no. Offensive rebound by Jeans. Out to Spanos for three. No. Rebound, Geibel Catholic. Darnell to Larkin. 10 seconds left. Larkin at 6. Drives, right lane, shot, blocked out of bounds. Still Gator basketball. Dombrowski with the block. 1.9 left.
Yeah, you got enough time here. If you can get a pass off and you can get a quick shot. 1.9 is enough time.
Got to recognize, though, you can't grab it and bring it down. You got to.
Boom, boom.
Yep. And there you go.
Oh.
The inbound went to Darnell, and she turned and passed it out to Morgan. Court awareness as we end quarter number 1. Catholic 14, Serra Catholic 13. It's the WPIAL Class A Girls Basketball Championship game presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Broadcast presented by our good friends, Edgar Snyder and Associates. They've been sponsoring high school sports all year long, including the playoffs. Go local. Go with Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping since 1982, edgarsnyder.com. Don Rebel, Ed Troop. 1 point lead for the Gators after one quarter. They're playing without one of their stars in Clemmer, and so far so good.
And they've come out swinging, that's for sure. And a lot of it has to do with number 14, Lexi Pierce. 3 threes in the first quarter. 13 points in the opening quarter here at the Petersen Events Center for them to be able to come out here and play tough basketball. I mean,
Eagles need someone other than Pierce to score. She has all 13 of their first quarter points as Geibel turns it over again.
But on the Geibel side, that's the point. They got Morgan with points, Larkin with points, Darnell with points,
yes,
spreading the ball around, executing, and it's working to their advantage here early on to try to fill that void.
They haven't forced it to Larkin. You would
Correct.
think that there's a great pressure on Larkin with Clemmer out, but everybody else has stepped up. Dombrowski for three, no good. Step up. Larkin with the rebound. Takes it all the way. Left hand off the glass, no. But a foul, and she will shoot two.
And draws the contact, tries to go coast to coast, gets inside, goes up with the shot, draws the contact. And these free throws, Dawn, in these tight section foes, these teams know each other very well, are so important in these this stage, the championship stage. You got to be able to make your free throws.
Turnovers for the Gators, but on the flip side, Serra 4 of 14 from the field. A lot of those misses from behind the arc. And Larkin misses 1 of 2, 15-13. Dombrowski tried to go baseline, cut off. Goes in the paint, ball knocked away, but up with it is Abby Jeans. Little floater up and in. Not named Lexi Pierce scores for the Eagles.
Yeah, it comes with just under the first minute of the second quarter. A different Eagle on the score sheet.
Ties the game at 15. Drive, shot, window, and in by Alexa Morgan.
Really nice look by Alexa Morgan. Only a freshman, 5'7" guard, goes right into the paint. Good cut, lays it right off the glass. Geibel's been impressive here early, Dawn, on the attack. Not holding anything back. Big girl in there still attacking.
Three banked no good by Kennard. Offensive rebound, Jeans. Her putback no good. Gators down the floor. It's Larkin all the way. Layup good.
Right on cue. I mean, it's every possession. They're just going right at them. I love it. Love the strategy by Geibel.
Spanos, who, by the way, has 2 fouls for the Eagles.
Serra Catholic, very patient, lots of passes, 3-4 different players touch the ball before you get that.
Boy, great move by Dombrowski to get around Darnell, who had set up defensively on the blocks. Dombrowski with the bucket.
Yeah, again, good ball movement. The sophomore, Dombrowski, 5'9", lays it in.
Got to get her going. She has struggled from outside. Maybe going to the hoop is the answer, as Alexa Morgan misses for 3. Dombrowski down the floor, goes to the hoop aggressively. The shot no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound by the sophomore. Ball tied up. Eagles ball as they trail by 2.
Good hustle by Bella. Dombrowski gets to the hoop, misses the shot, stays with it, gets her own rebound. Second opportunity, comes down with it again, but the jump ball is called. Advantage to Serra. Nobody was outside for her to kick that out on, though, so good, smart play just to stay with it.
Lob underneath, Pierce, miss, a rarity. She gets her own rebound, though. Dribbles out, back in, jumper up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Still Serra possession. It's become a long possession with several opportunities.
Yep, trying to attack the outside, but not much there, so Geibel's doing a good job of protecting the outside shot for Serra Catholic as they try to work it underneath.
Pierce drives, layup, good, and she is fouled.
In a first half to remember, that's for sure. Probably the first half of her career. 15 points now. We still got 5:15, Dawn, to go here in the second. She may hit 20 points before halftime.
Doing it all. Hitting from behind the arc, taking it to the hoop. Conventional 3, no, she missed the free throw, but gets the rebound. Dombrowski had knocked it off, or knocked it out. Pierce got it, and the Eagles still have the basketball. Around the rim, no good. Ball loose on the floor, still loose on the floor. Tied up, and guess what? Geibel will finally get the basketball.
That was a big sequence. But, you know, Geibel to come out of that sequence with only giving up the 2 points.
Yeah.
Credit them.
The Eagles had some pretty good looks.
They did. Serra pressing.
Larkin under pressure, got it up the floor. Now drive by Morgan, shot no good.
And there's the Serra Catholic, right, defensively. They are done with letting Geibel just run the floor and go cut right to the hoop. So they're going to put pressure on. They're going to go with a full court press or a double team press. Try to slow down the Geibel Gators.
But if you don't get that pressure
they're wide
in
open.
The backcourt, yeah. Inbound off of Janiyah Darnell's hand. She was right there on the blocks. Out of bounds. Serra takes over. Another turnover. Number 7 for the Gators. Tied at 19. Turnaround. Dombrowski foul line jumper. No good. And Pierce a little too aggressive going for the offensive rebound. Fouls Emma Larkin.
You know, last night did this Shady Side Academy win over Greensburg Central Catholic. And that game, they let them play. Dawn, it was a physical game. They let a lot of the fouls go until late in that game. Here today, though, it seems like they're calling a lot of stuff here early on. I made the call, calling it or not. As long as you call it both ways, especially in these championship games, I'm okay with that. So far, we've seen that.
Larkin on the drive, blocked by Kennard out of bounds, still Geibel possession. In a tie game with 4:25 left. 3-point shot, left corner, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound for Darnell off the Horn miss, or excuse me, that was a Emma Larkin miss. And a travel call on Darnell, who is back.
Yeah, another jump ball. We're seeing a bunch of those.
It was tied up. Okay. I thought they called it travel, but thank you, Ed. Arrow going for Serra, so they have the basketball in the half court.
Good ball movement.
Pierce in the corner, 3-pointer, no good by Kennard.
Just couldn't end it, but really good movement.
Rebound, Larkin up the floor again. Looking for the foul on Dombrowski, and here come the Eagles the other way. Dombrowski running the floor, shot no good. Emma Larkin. Boy, these girls have to be in tremendous shape, don't they?
I'm telling you what, this has been a track meet here in the first half, Dawn, and
very few substitutions, if any.
Coach Serra Larkin not happy about that non-foul call on the last possession, letting the official know about it, and I don't blame her. A lot of contact down there.
Larkin, another miss under duress. Swanas for 3, no good. Battle for the rebound.
Timeout. I think they got. Did they get possession?
Kennard got the rebound, and quickly Mike Voigt yelled for a timeout to save possession with 3:15 left in the half.
Smart by Coach Voigt. That was about another half a second away from going the other way. But you can look here. Look in the huddle for Geibel Catholic. I don't want to say they're gassed, but it's going to be a track meet for them today. You got to stay, stay grounded.
Coaches like to save their timeouts for, late in a tight game for strategy purposes. This might be a situation where Coach Larkin might try to get through the first half and then have those 5 timeouts just for breathers, just to keep the team fresh in the second half.
That's a good point. Meanwhile, for Serra Catholic, you have an opportunity to, go after that, right, as a weakness. If you can run a little bit here, tire out Geibel a bit more.
Inbound for the Eagles comes to Pierce. Or excuse me, it's Dombrowski. Turnaround from the baseline, no good. And then in the battle for the rebound, Kennard and Darnell tie it up. And their arrow pointing for Geibel Catholic. Still tied at 19. We've been tied for a while. Larkin up to Horn. Horn turns it over. Steal by Jeans to Pierce. Back to Jeans. Kennard, Dombrowski inside the free throw line. Turnaround, rattles and falls.
Well, Dombrowski's missed a couple of those here in this second quarter. That time, hit on it all the way. Foul called on the inbound.
Abby Jeans, her second foul.
Coach Don, those are the most frustrating fouls, away from the ball fouls, right?
Sort of, and that was kind of a silly fly-by reach-in, too.
Right.
Larkin up the floor in traffic, leaves it for Morgan for 3, no good. Rebound by Kennard. Gators' offense has gone stagnant. 3 by Pierce, back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, another tie-up, and it'll be still Eagles ball. 2:27 left, second quarter. Serra Catholic with the ball, leading by 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think the game plan should be here. And look, well, I'll get back to that point in a minute, Don. Go ahead.
Dombrowski on the inbound shot missed. Another tie-up on a loose ball, and this time Geibel Catholic has it.
Our good friend James Dotson checking in with you and I and agreeing with us about the track meet, saying about Union. Saw them against Serra Catholic.
Larkin almost lost it from behind, but is able to finish off the glass and in.
I mean, Don, that's how you attack the paint, right? And we've seen that several times here in this first half by Emma Larkin, who's now up to 9 points in this game.
Spanos to Dombrowski. Abby Jeans takes off left lane in the paint, shot, no good. Too hard. Rebound Gators and
oh, good pass.
Just deflected out. Or getting a piece of it, I think, was Kennard, and then it hit off of Morgan out of bounds to Serra.
It was a good pass, but a better defensive play by Kennard to get in there back defensively to knock it out of bounds.
Serra, 8 of 37 from the field. 9 turnovers from Geibel Catholic. That's why the track meet, so to speak, hasn't produced a lot of points as of late, as we're tied at 21. Missed by the Eagles again. Geibel has it.
Lots of contact on there, too, on both teams. Officials letting them play on.
Well, Morgan had an open 3, didn't take it. Now Darnell to Morgan in the corner. She will let fly for 3 and miss everything. Rebound by Jeans for Serra. Up the floor, Spanos to Jean. Now Pierce on the near side.
Both these teams have played really good defense in the paint.
In and out, no good on the 3 by Jeans, but Dombrowski, the offensive rebound.
You can see why both these teams have taken so many three-point shots, Don, because there hasn't been much open underneath.
Pierce, offensive rebound, put back good after the Spanos missed 3.
That's how both teams have been scoring the points.
40 seconds left.
It's those second effort points, getting the offensive rebound with it.
Another Gator turnover. Spanos for Serra. 10-footer, no good. Rebound by Larkin, 22 seconds left.
Well, Geibel, you got to hold for the last shot here. Try to tie this game up or take the lead into the half, but you want to get momentum if you can. If Serra scores there, Dawn, they have all the momentum at halftime, so that was a big stop for Geibel.
Larkin dribbles in. Countdown behind us. Larkin throws it up. No. Foul with 3.8 seconds left.
Yep. Mission accomplished, especially if you can make these free throws, right? Wind the clock down. You get down to 3.8 seconds. Coach Larkin wants a timeout. Maybe it's the old game plan, purposely miss the second, get the rebound. No, I'm just kidding. That's what we do at my house with my boys when we're playing basketball, right? Miss the second one on purpose, get the rebound, take the lead into the half. Good game so far.
Good game. I'm kind of mystified at that timeout there, though.
I'm with you. Yeah.
3.8 left in the half. You're about to go in for a break.
2 free throws.
Unless she felt that Emma really needed a breather before shooting these two. And Emma, to be honest, when she crossed half court and was sort of dribbling out there, kind of looked exhausted.
Yeah. And it's 2 big free throws at this point in the game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're tying the game up.
Right.
I go back. I was getting ready to make the comment. I didn't have enough time with you calling the play, but if Serra Catholic scores there and goes up 25-21, huge momentum build for them to take that lead into the locker room. So Geibel gets to stop. Now, if they can execute these 2 free throws over here, tie the game up at halftime, advantage Geibel. We saw this last night with Shadyside Academy down here with Greensburg Central Catholic. Dawn, Shadyside did not pull away until late third quarter into the fourth quarter. It was a 1-point game like this, very tight, low scoring until Shadyside went on a run. We're going to watch that here in the second half. Which team can go on that run, grab the momentum, and keep it?
Yeah, we really haven't had any runs.
No.
Either way, to be honest.
And last night's game was the same way until Shadyside went on a run.
All right, Larkin hits the first. This for the tie with 3.8 left in the first half. Hits them both.
Foul here. Let this play out.
Jeans quickly, Spanos, long 3, no good. They did a good job getting that ball up the floor. That was a NBA 3, but nonetheless, a good look, just short. And we go to the locker room, deadlocked. End of 2. Serra Catholic 23, Geibel Catholic 23. It's the WPIAL Girls Class A Champion presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. Wow. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
Back at the Petersen Events Center, they do these little things at halftime involving the cheerleaders of the schools, and Serra had 2 cheerleaders. Geibel Catholic had a cheerleader and the Gator mascot, and they have to build these pyramids with cups, and the Gator mascot struggled mightily.
Hey, I got to give the Gator mascot credit. That's a big outfit, Don, to be out here trying to maneuver.
Could you imagine if we picked 4 Trib HSS folk to do that?
That would be a disaster.
It would be.
It'd be over before it even started.
It would be. It would be.
What's not a disaster is this game. We got a good one.
And again, the news of Geibel Catholic's Mallory Clemmer, second leading scorer, sophomore, broke her wrist in the celebration of a double overtime victory for Geibel Catholic over Aquinas Academy. That's top seed Aquinas. Emotional moment. You win by 2 in overtime, and she was falling to the floor as players were jumping around and jumping on her, and put her hand down, broke her wrist. Very unfortunate, but man, I tell you what, I like the fact that this is still a game, because the first thing you think of when a team loses a key play before a game like this, you think, oh, this might not be the game we thought it would be.
Don, the largest player on the court from a height standpoint, 6'1". No one's on either of these two rosters. No girl is over 6 feet tall. So yeah, it's a huge void. But credit Geibel, credit for them for coming out here and playing hard and adjusting their game plan offensively, adjusting their game plan defensively. They've taken a couple big shots from Serra Catholic in this game in particular, to the big performance of 17 points by Lexi Pierce, and they're still tied up here at halftime.
Yep. All right, we're going to take a look at some of the numbers before we break down the individual scoring. The 2 numbers that I've kind of locked in on as this game has progressed are Geibel turnovers and just the general shooting percentage by Serra Catholic. Geibel, Serra had 2 turnovers. Geibel Catholic, 10 turnovers in the first half. Again, that is a big, big number, and all things considered, they got to be fortunate to be tied. But the flip side, one of the reasons why they are tied is Serra Catholic has struggled mightily from the field. 9 of 43, a 20.9% shooting. A lot of those shots, especially in the second quarter, were good shots. Like they, were going to go down, but they flushed out. You wonder if that'll change. You wonder if maybe frustration sets in.
Yeah, I mean, it's big so far in this game. It's a big difference. 43 attempts. I mean, Don, sometimes that's your number for the whole game.
Yep.
Not just the first half. And I got to give credit to you. You were tracking that early. You noticed that early on in the first quarter that they were struggling on that statistic.
The pace, as you've mentioned several times, has been good.
Right.
And Serra Catholic's been clean. Again, only 2 turnovers, but they are missing all kind of shots. Meanwhile, Geibel Catholic, their shooting percentage has been better. They are shooting a total of 31%, 7 of 22. So they're not shooting lights out, but the turnovers are really hurting them.
Yeah, 10 turnovers, definitely not a recipe for success in a championship game. They're here in the second half. Geibel will and make an adjustment there. Meanwhile, Serra Catholic doing a good job protecting, but for them, the adjustment is take smarter shots. I think right now they're just throwing up a lot of prayers, right? Just a lot of junk. Clean that part of it up. Now, one thing, what's causing that is both teams, and not just Geibel defensively, but Serra's done a good job defensively too. They're really protecting the paint well in this first half. Not a lot of opportunities underneath, so thus we're seeing a lot more threes, but the way both teams are scoring are offensive rebounds and second effort points.
All right. There's Edward.
Yeah, leading all scorers here at halftime is Lexi Pierce with that 17-point performance for Serra Catholic. You got Emma Larkin with 11 points to pace Geibel. Also for Geibel, Alexa Morgan with 8 points at halftime, and Darnell with 4 points here at halftime as well for Geibel. For Serra Catholic, 4 points for Bella Jarmabowski and 2 points for Abby Jeans. 2 points as well for Kinyard off the bench. The only bench half was Kinyard off the bench, I believe, right? Or was she a starter? Was Kinyard a starter?
Yeah, she did start. Yeah, we got bad intel, so she.
Yeah, we got bad
start.
intel. I was going to say they ever marked her as a starter on the score sheet.
I don't think we've had one sub.
Just kidding. What's that, too?
I don't think we've had one. Now, Geibel only has one sub. That would be Noles Petrosky, the sophomore. But I don't know, have we seen anyone off the?
One for Sarah. Yep.
Oh, Kylie
Fettis. Yep, she played for a minute and 44. That's it, just a
blinked during that minute 44.
I didn't see it either, Don. But yeah, both teams, as we said, tight game, low scoring. After the first quarter, it was 14-13. Things settled down in the second quarter. 10-9, Sarah with the edge on the Geibel.
Looking at the foul situation, not an issue for Geibel Catholic, but something to be aware of for Serra Catholic. Nikki Spanos with 3 personal fouls and Abby Jeans with 2. So something that I'm sure Mike addressing in the locker room. Again, our broadcast here and the rest of this weekend on Trib HSSN. Presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local. Go with Edgar Snyder and Associates, helping injured people since 1982. Check them out at edgarsnyder.com. We will have the second half of this girls' Class A championship game coming up. We are deadlocked. Serra Catholic 23, Geibel Catholic 23. Here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. Whoa. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
Yes,
man?
sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
Petersen Events University of Pittsburgh. Boy, they've been hosting this event now, I think since 2014. I think it was 2 years before the expansion to 6 classifications, and they do a wonderful job.
They do, and I can go back with you, clear back when they used to be at the Palumbo Center for Duquesne. Used to host this event.
Right. And I go back even further when they had it at the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse.
Oh, I was not around for that. My next question for you is going to be never at the former Mellon Arena and current PPG.
Well, that goes way before my time. They did back
they have
Civic
it back
Arena.
Then, did they?
Yeah,
okay,
they did.
Civic Arena. Well, you know,
back at the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse was back during your BVA Prod days.
Oh, there you go. Some great Leopard team. Defending champs, but not back here.
Yeah, they're done now.
They're done.
No JoJo Magic this year.
Nope, he's retired.
Serra Catholic with the basketball as we begin the second half. Nikki Spanos drives the lane, shot no good. Out of bounds, last touched by Lexi Pierce. It'll be Geibel basketball.
Well, like I said, Don, something to watch here in the second half. This game feels very similar to that Shady Side Central Catholic game that I did last night here at the Pete. And the difference was late in that third quarter, Shady Side went up by 2 or 3 possessions, and they never looked back. So who's the first team here between these two teams to take that multiple possession lead?
Emily Horn, long three from the right wing, up and in. And Geibel Catholic strikes first in the second half. They lead 26-23. Underneath, wild shot, no good by Kennard. Offensive rebound by Serra. By Pierce. They get it to Dombrowski. Drive, shot, good. Short range, the right hand from the sophomore.
Jabrowski, that is a really good dribble drive right in the paint, lays it off the glass. Big hoop for Serra Catholic here early, second half.
Another long three. This one from Janiah Darnell, and it missed everything out of bounds. So she was trying to duplicate Horn's tray, but not so much.
Yeah, she has a moment with her coach here. Sarah Larkin connect. They both grin at each other. They both knew. Pull that one back. Don't take that shot.
Spanos for three. Left corner, no good. Rebound again, Serra Catholic. It was Kennard to Dombrowski on the drive. She is fouled and will shoot 2 for the lead.
You know, it's really a simple coaching concept at any level of basketball, girls or boys. Attack the paint. Good things are going to happen when you attack the paint on. You're either going to get the hoop, you're going to draw the foul. Best case scenario, you draw contact, you get the hoop, and you have a chance for a three-point play. Attack the paint.
Good touch from the line. Dombrowski ties it at 26.
7 for the game for Dombrowski and 3 points now here in the third frame.
Second shot good. And I believe that free throw and the 10th point of the career for Bella Dombrowski. Now that is an accomplishment because as a sophomore, that paves the way for 2,000 down the road if she stays healthy.
And Kyle and I talked last night. We had 2 2,000-point scorers in our games from Greensburg Central Catholic and Shady Side Academy. So, yeah, I mean, absolutely. You're only a sophomore, and you're halfway there. Cool moment. Glad they called the timeout. They got a ball out. They were ready.
Well, during the regular season, if you're the home team, they will stop the game. Even sometimes if you set it up even if you're on the road, they will stop the game for 1,000, for 2,000, whatever the case may be. They're not going to do that in the playoffs. So Mike Voigt said, when it happens, I'm going to call timeout, and that's a classy move.
Very classy.
And it's a special, special moment that she will always remember, no matter what happens the rest.
Happened right here on the biggest stage in the WPIAL.
With Ed Troop on the mic.
Well, Don Revel, the Hall of Famer.
No,
Don Revel. Hey, listen.
Let's get back.
No one else is going to say that, right? Well, maybe some others here in our network, but it needs to be celebrated, my friend.
Thank you.
We'll see if Geibel here, do they continue to try to run here in the second half like they did in the first half? They had a lot of success with it, Don. They start out here in the second half slower, probably smart, right? When you don't so.
At the moment, down 1, inside the top of the key, shot by Larkin, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be another tie-up, and it'll stay Gators basketball. Both these teams scrappy. We have seen so many tie-ups on rebounds because there's a lot of fight on both sides.
Yeah, and, you know, there was a lot of contact called early in this game, Don, but since then, the officials kind of letting them play it out.
3, no good. Dombrowski, wonderful pass leading Pierce, but Pierce forgot to squeeze it right through her hands out of bounds.
Yeah, Pierce right there, just a little bit too much of a touch on that pass.
Boy, that was long distance, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't know if they're softball players, but it sure looked like something you'd see on a softball field. Speaking of which.
Yeah, cutter intended for Morgan underneath. A little wide.
That
And yet another turnover, number 11 for the Gators.
looked like a fastball.
Svanos thought about launching a three, instead goes to Dombrowski. Back to Svanos now, she'll launch a three. Short. Loose ball comes to Pierce. Pierce for Serra. In the corner, Dombrowski, head fake, drives the right baseline, bumped, kick out. Three, launched by Jeans, up and in.
Wow. Jeans knew it from the moment it left her fingertips. And that's from the back three.
One of the biggest leads of the game, a 4-point lead for Serra Catholic after that tray. And now Larkin fouled on the drive with 5:02 left third quarter.
Way downtown from Abby Jeans to the left of the three-point arc behind the blue three-point line. We have the white three-point line on the inner and then the blue on the out.
Larkin hits.
Larkin, great game too for Geibel here, 12 points.
Second shot, no good. Ball is going to be controlled by Serra.
I got quiet because we're right next to the Geibel bench. I feel like I shouldn't say anything.
Kennard to Svanos. Good drive, good scoop up and in.
Yeah, good drive. Svanos, first points of the night for her.
Yeah, the senior has been quiet. Larkin misses on a ball short for three. Out of bounds to Serra.
I guess it's not night yet, but we are approaching 4 o'clock, so you can start saying evening here soon.
Wonder if fatigue's starting to kick in. Serra now up 5. Although they've gone the distance too. Now a steal by Larkin. Larkin all the way. Shot, no. Here comes Pierce the other way. Lead to Jeans. Jeans shot up. No, but a foul.
If you're Geibel here, this is the scenario that we talked about from last night's game. Which team comes out here in the second half and gets that multiple possession lead first? They may not look back. And right now we're at, 5 points, so we're right on that edge, Dawn, for Serra to start pulling away with a multiple possession lead in this game for the first time.
Jeans shot up and in.
And Jeans has 4 points in the third quarter for Serra.
Second shot no good, but still biggest lead for either team. Now Dombrowski with the steal, layup, no. They tried to get the outlet to Larkin. Dombrowski read it. Now Larkin back the other way underneath the Morgan, and Morgan is fouled.
Geibel needs points here. These are big free throws upcoming. They need to settle things down a little bit. Yes, it's only a 5-point game, but a 5-point game in a game like this, Dawn, is huge. So make these free throws, make it a one-possession game again.
Third foul on Jeans, so both Jeans and Svanos with 3 for Serra, but missed free throw by Alexa Morgan. Keeps it a 6-point deficit.
Maybe get 1 of 2 here if you're Geibel.
Second shot, good. 33-28.
Before that foul, I was getting ready to say important possession for Geibel to come up with points. They just get 1, but
Svanos in the corner, Dombrowski. Back to Svanos. Back to Dombrowski. She goes now between the circles.
Yeah, Serra slowing things down now.
Pierce on the drive, shot blocked. It was Darnell with the rejection. Larkin up the floor for Geibel, all the way in the paint, shot, no, blocked. Gets it back and puts it up and in.
Big hoop.
Well, she's going right after both Jeans and Svanos, knowing that they have 3 fouls. Smart. Daughter of a coach.
Yep.
Emma Larkin.
Yeah, Larkin's been impressive here this afternoon here at the Pete. 14 points. Had 11 in the first half, and you described it accurately, Dawn, just attacking the paint, going right at him.
3 off the inbound, no good by Jeans. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Serra. 3:14 left third quarter, 33-30. Eagles lead now down to 3.
Yeah, Geibel, like I said, it was a 5-point game. They didn't let it get to multiple possession. They chipped away, and now they're back within a 1-possession, 3-point game.
Morgan with the dribble. Excuse me, that's Horn with the dribble. Loses it. 2-on-1 as Fanos has it. Now she lost it, gets it back. To Jeans. Lob Dombrowski too high. Stolen by Darnell. Larkin down the floor. Hits the brakes, drives the paint, layup too hard. Great move, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, tremendous move.
Svanos too far for Dombrowski. And the turnovers mounting on both sides.
Back up over here with Larkin. Great cut to the hoop, right in the paint. Should have been rewarded with the points.
After the Serra turnover, Mike Voigt calls time. A 30-second timeout. 2:32 remaining. Gives us time to remind you the broadcast presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local. Go with Edgar, helping injured people since 1982. Check them out. Edgar Snyder.
We appreciate their support.
Yeah, we do.
Bringing us all the great coverage. Big weekend here at the Trib Live HSSN Network.
The network?
The network. Cast of thousands.
Some would say.
Some would dare to say. Here from beautiful Petersen Events Center.
Did you say this is our first championship together?
It is. How about that? Dawn and I have done a lot of games over the course of 25-plus years. Championship game together.
Well, basketball.
Now, James Dotson's listening, and James will probably tell you, basketball. Him and I did a basketball game here right in this very seat. I think one of the first years James was with our network.
Well, that's a scintillating factoid right there.
There you go. Nobody cares other than Mr. Dotson.
Turnover by the Gators. Foul by the Gators. They're going to get Sarah's Lexi Pearson. She got the ball, the official says, because of a bump.
And the Serra Catholic crowd behind us not happy with that at all. Either is Mike Voigt. Right in front of him, too.
Larkin with it for the Gators. They trail by 3. Dolan. Now wide open 3. Good. Alexa Morgan. And we have an injured. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. Oh, my.
Oh.
I didn't see the injury, Don.
She came out trying to get the ball on the pass. And that is Lexi Pierce. Unfortunate. We'll take a break. 33.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. Whoa. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
You're always on the winning team with the power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
Don Rebel, Ed Troop, back at the Petersen Events Center, and they have brought the stretcher out on the floor for the freshman Lexi Pierce, who was having a magical game here this afternoon. Had a tremendous first half. I think she at one point had scored all 13 of the Eagles' points.
Yep.
She came out to defend a 3 and collapsed. And it's a leg injury. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, and our thoughts are with Lexi Pierce and her family and the teammates and whole Serra Catholic team over there, all huddled up saying a prayer, I'm sure, and rightfully so, Dawn. Gets a nice round of applause. They got her on a medical card here to get her off the court. And you hope and pray that it's, you know, all precaution type stuff more than anything, to just get her out of here and get her checked. So.
Her teammates came over to see her, but they were told to move back, the paramedics. And she has been in a lot of pain. And they are taking her off. Not good. Again, a non-contact injury.
I think she was just going up for a block.
Yeah, she was shooting out and then just went down on the floor.
I was watching, as you probably were too, because you're calling the play, and I was looking for the rebound. It wasn't a rebound, it was a 3.
Yeah, the Morgan 3.
And then she was down after that.
Ties it up. So, as Ed mentioned, our thoughts and prayers are for Lexi.
Yeah, and it's...
She won't have far to go.
No, you're in a good...
Great here at the University of Pittsburgh. So now, what do the Eagles have? Geibel has fared well without one of their big players due to injury. How do the Eagles respond after that emotional shot in the gut? And they travel on Jean, so they turn the ball over with 1:48 left, third quarter.
Yeah, Geibel, that was a big 3 that we saw in the last offensive possession. And see if they can build on that momentum now here in this game, tying the game up here in the third. Like I said, they were down by 5. It was the biggest deficit of the game for either of these two teams. Now it battled it back and tied the game up.
Darnell's shot down on the left blocked from behind by Spanos, out of bounds to Geibel. Kylie Fettis, the sophomore, is in replace of Pierce for Serra Catholic. The Eagles have a deeper bench, but they have not used it. 3, good! Morgan, second tray in a row. And all of a sudden, the Gators are up by 3.
Morgan heating up. Huge back-to-back three-point looks, wide open, too. Serra doesn't have an answer defensively.
Spanos tried to go to Dombrowski, deflected away. Dombrowski gets it. Right corner, 3, no good. On the miss by Jeans. Larkin has it for the Gators. 6 unanswered. Larkin drive. Shot knocked out of bounds by Serra, or was it? Yeah.
Geibel retains possession.
Eagle fans thought nobody touched it, but Larkin behind the 3. Left corner, no good. Rebound Spanos. Up the floor for Serra. Slows down, waits for her teammates in the half-court set. Work it to Jeans, drives left baseline, shot no good, tip no good. Put back by Fennis, no good. Out of bounds off of Geibel. 33 seconds left in the third. Spanos to trigger. Spanos to trigger. Just does get it in. Spanos now fires for three after getting the ball back from Dabrowski. Offensive rebound, Kylie Fennis up and in. So she makes her presence felt.
Off the bench.
Gators by one. We're down to 10 seconds left. Larkin, they spread the floor. Larkin hesitates, now fires for three. Back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Horn, put back, knocked out of bounds by Kennard. And comes to an end. Geibel Catholic 36, Serra Catholic 35 in the girls Class A WPIAL championship game presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates on the Trib Live High School Sports.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
Buckle up. Fourth quarter soon set to begin. It is a 1-point lead. Guy 36, Serra Catholic 35. Gators go in the distance without sophomore Mallory Clemmer. Broke her wrist in the celebration after the semifinal victory over Aquinas Academy. And now Serra Catholic dealt a blow with the injury to freshman Lexi Pierce in the third quarter. Stretchered off. Prayers really to both Mallory and Lexi.
Oh, for sure.
But now their teammates hold their fate. Gold or silver to be determined in the next possibly 8 minutes.
Yeah, could be more. Never know, Dawn. The way this game has gone would not surprise us.
Dabrowski launches a three from the corner. They gave it to her. She took it, missed. Fight for the rebound. Tied up to Geibel.
I'm still going to stick with what I said last night during the Shady Side Greensburg Central Catholic game, and I'm going to stick with what I said at halftime to you. The first team to get that multiple possession lead, 6-8 point lead, somewhere in that ballpark, wins this game.
If we get to that point.
If they get to that point. Yep.
This has been tight throughout.
Biggest lead was, what, 5?
I think you're right.
By Serra Catholic last quarter. That was it. Never got to that multiple possession.
Larkin to Dolan. Dolan wanted to shoot. Kind of froze up. Went up and down with the basketball. She is a freshman playing for Mallory Clemmer. Has done a good job on the defensive side. Has yet to score. Turnover to Serra.
Eagles did a much better job here in the second half being shot selective.
Dabrowski dribbles in the paint. Jerseys, forces it up and in.
Yeah, right off the glass.
Shot on the run by Larkin, no.
Yeah, that's one thing Serra's done a good job here in the second half. Much better shot selection. You know, we talked about their struggles at halftime. Putting up 42 field goals in the first half at or 43 rather, at just 20%.
Dombrowski, her third foul. So 3 Eagles with 3 fouls. A minute into the fourth quarter, Serra Catholic's 37, Geibel Catholic 36. Larkin quickly to Morgan for 3, no good. Rebound fought for, ball loose, taken Dombrowski. Down the floor for the Eagles, Dombrowski tried to cuff it up. Broken up by Geibel. She was trying to get it over to Spanos. Broken up by the Gators, came right back to Dombrowski, and she scores back the other way. Answer for Emma Larkin. And things suddenly open up.
Larkin with 16 and 12 for Dombrowski.
39-38. 3 launch left side, no good by Dombrowski. And a rebound foul going to go against Kylie Fettis for Serra.
I mean, this has been a great game, Don. It's like once one team you think has control of this game and they're going to start to pull away, the other team comes right back and says, not so fast. We've seen both these teams exchange 3-pointers. Really good dribble drives, coast to coast, running, setting up their offenses. We've seen a little bit of everything here in this championship game.
Larkin guarded by Dombrowski, 2 of the best in the WPIAL. Larkin gets by. Shot rejected. Rebound. Put back. Darnell, no. Oh, big block there by Kennard on Larkin. Darnell had a chance, couldn't finish. Back the other way, Eagles. Dombrowski drives right, forces it up. Shot, no good. Tip, Dombrowski gets it back, falls to the court, gets it over to Jeans for 3. Big sequence, puts the Eagles up 4.
Jeans from way downtown, kaboom, her second 3 of the game, her second here in the second half. She has 9 for the game. But there's
Larkin,
the answer.
Wide open lane, she took it and lays it up and in.
There's the answer, Don. 18 now for Larkin. Again, once you think a team's going to start to pull away, the other team comes right back at them.
Dombrowski on the drive, stolen by Larkin. 2-on-1, Larkin all the way, left hand no. But Spanos will pick up the foul, and that is her 4th.
And Larkin will head to the charity stripe and an opportunity to potentially tie this game up at 42. We saw that stretch earlier in the third quarter in which Serra Catholic went up. Geibel came back to tie it up, and the same stretch here.
Larkin hits.
They went up by 4 just a bit ago. And now they're a point away from tying the game up again.
Ariana Ward, sophomore, checks in for Serra. Second shot good, and we're deadlocked again, 42 all.
20 points for Larkin to lead all scorers.
To Jeans, to Dombrowski, back to Jeans in the wing. Over to Spanos, left wing. Dombrowski turned around from the foul line, jumper no good. Rebound by Larkin, they're going to call a jump ball. Kennard came in to tie it up, but the Geibel fans think that was over the top to tie up.
Sure.
Arrow goes the way of Serra, so break for the Eagles.
But the Eagles, yep, they get the benefit of the call down there.
Great move by Dombrowski. Driving right baseline, lays it up and in, and Mike Voigt calls time with 4:29 left. Serra 44, Geibel Catholic 42.
Dombrowski with 14 points, having a huge second half, though. 10 points here in the second half. Was coming here in the fourth quarter.
She was quiet early on, but she has come to life as the leading scorer for this Eagle team. She had 17 in the quarterfinals, 19 in the semifinals.
Don, we approached the 2.5-minute mark or so. Every possession for either of these two teams, critical. You got to come up with points, right? You come down in a tight game like this with an offensive possession and don't come up with some type of points, even if it's just a free throw in a tight game like this, could decide the game. So selective. Sarah's done a better job of that here in the second half. But now, if I'm in that Geibel huddle, if I'm Coach Larkin, that's what I'm telling my team right now. Be smart with the basketball here. Close game, 2-point game. Don't force any bad shots.
By the way, our trio of officials, I never gave mention to them, Stacy Skurbitz, Caitlin Self, and Mo Freeman. They've been busy.
They've done a nice job here in this game. Yeah.
Larkin up the floor, Gators down 2. Morgan, she's been hot here in the fourth quarter. Spin move. Oh, gave it right to Dombrowski. Was trying to go to Larkin. Dombrowski all the way, shot up and in.
Can't defend that, Dawn. It is just almost impossible. Dombrowski's just too good of an athlete.
Lead is 4. Down the floor, shot by Larkin, no. Ball loose on the floor, tied up. And it'll be Geibel Catholic basketball.
So here's the script. This is now the third time in the second half we've seen Serra trying to pull away. And both the other 2 times, we've seen Geibel close that door and tie the game back up. Do they have a third pushing them here, or will Serra start to pull away?
We are under 4 minutes left. Larkin fakes the 3, nowhere to go. Oh, she got it in the paint to Coach Sarah. Larkin had already called time, fearing that Larkin had nowhere to go with the basketball.
Yeah, tied up underneath, and that's the it's a smart decision by Coach Larkin to get that timeout, to be able to talk here. Because like I said, Dawn, every possession from here out, we're still just under 4 minutes. I guess we're not quite at that stage yet where I'd look at you and say, every possession is critical. Every possession right now is important. But
it's important, yeah.
But, you're not in a situation where if you're going to automatically lose the game. You get under 2 minutes left in a tight game like this, that's where that does come into play.
Because you just don't know, right? You
Right.
just don't know. Is the big play going to come with 3 minutes left, or is the big play going to come with 30 seconds left?
Yep. But you got to put yourself in that position to be able to be part of that conversation. And Geibel's had an answer in this second half each time they've gone down by a couple possessions, I should say.
Larkin the drive, the shot. Oh, it rolled around the rim and fell out. Out of bounds off of Jean, so still Geibel basketball, but man, some extra spin on that one. It went down and came out. Larkin again off the handoff from Darnell. Larkin to the wing. Now she'll drive to the hoop. Put it up. No. Comes to Darnell. Put back up and in. Janiah Darnell, the junior, with a big bucket.
Darnell at the right place at the right time. The rebound. Nobody there defensively. Gets the kiss off the glass.
Dombrowski, drive, shot, no. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out, Svanos. Back to Dombrowski, she wants that basketball now. Svanos, she'll drive, put it up, no. Offensive rebound by Ward, and she has it knocked from behind, but a foul coming up. It's on Larkin.
Coach Larkin asking how is that a shooting foul? Now going to get an explanation from the official.
I kind of agree with her, to be honest.
Yeah.
First shot misses everything by Ariana Ward. Tough spot for her off the Eagles bench.
Yep. No points yet in the game off the bench.
Second shot good.
Until now.
Lead is 3.
Luck. Gave her some good luck on that.
Good job, man. Larkin dribbles into a double team. Goes to her right. Takes it all the way in. Collision, nothing called. Out of the pack comes Ward with it for Serra.
Wow.
Gives it off to Svanos.
Well, they're letting these two teams earn it now. Letting them play it are the officials, and it's the right decision. 2 section foes, championship game on the line here in the last couple minutes.
Dombrowski. Dribbles between the circles. 2:24 left. 3-point lead for the Eagles.
And if you're Serra, you are no rush here. I wouldn't even think about a three unless it's completely wide open.
1-2-2, pretty much the entire game for the Gators. Zone.
And there's nothing wrong with running some clock. A 3-point lead if you're Serra Catholic.
Swanos, Dombrowski. Three, launched, missed everything. Rebound, nice save by Kennard, but saved it to Larkin. Larkin all the way, shot, no, nothing called. Here come the Eagles the other way. Dombrowski. She loses the basketball. Morgan has it in.
Coach Larkin is fired up, and she right in front of her here, her daughter. And you know, Dawn, you have kids, as do I. When you're coaching them and you've coached them, you get a little bit extra.
Nah, but I mean, I think it's just right now a lot of pressure on Emma. She's driving. Every time she's driving, there's contact. Now, that doesn't mean that she's being fouled.
That's
Because
not an
sometimes
foul, right,
she's sort of going into them. So there's no call. You could call a charge if there's. But I think what we're seeing now is a lot of no calls because there's contact every time, and it's not always initiated by the defense.
Well, and you know, as I said earlier, too, the officials are letting this play out. And, you know, two-section foes, they're letting them go at it here late, you know, letting it be a bit more physical than what we've seen. And I'm okay with that as long as you call it both ways, and they're calling it both ways right now. Both teams are very physical here in the latter few minutes. But, yeah, with Larkin right in front of her, too, right in front of Coach Larkin. It's your own kid. There's a lot in play there. But, yeah, you're right. Just because there's contact doesn't necessarily mean there's a foul.
This broadcast presented by Edgar Snyder and Associates. Go local. Go with Edgar, helping injured people since 1982. Check them out, edgarsnyder.com.
Now, Dawn.
So the Gators have it, down 3 with 1:39 left.
We've seen the three-pointers come really from, well, Alexa Morgan. She has 4 threes in this game. So maybe that's who you look for here at 11, right in front of us.
2 in the fourth quarter.
Yep, that's who I'd be. You don't necessarily need a 3, though. There's 90 seconds to go in the game.
Plenty of time.
Yep.
Larkin. Don't want to use too much time.
Right. That was my next comment. The clock is your enemy when you're down.
You want a good shot, but great move by Morgan. Gives it to Larkin, still way outside. Larkin. Serra right now making Geibel eat clock. Larkin drive, shot, no, but a foul. She'll shoot 2, but now down to 1:03, so half minute eaten up on that possession.
I think they were trying to free up Alexa Morgan over here towards us, Dawn, to get her open. She was open there. I just don't think Larkin saw her. Sees her out in the left corner of her eye. Maybe she hits her for the wide open 3.
Free throw good, 47-45. Free throws are going to be big, both sides now.
9 of 10 from the free throw line for Larkin here this afternoon. Just 1 miss back in the third quarter.
Second shot good. Eagles. Dombrowski slowly up the floor.
This game has the feeling, Dawn, of being a buzzer beater.
Oh, Eagles almost threw it away, but Dombrowski, it was Kennard going to Jeans. It deflected off her hands, headed out of bounds, and Dombrowski saved it. Now Dombrowski tripped up as she tried to drive right baseline.
And you heard Coach Larkin, she goes, anybody but her. That's not who you want to send at the free throw line.
Not a shooting foul. It's only the second team foul on the Gators, so Dombrowski has it. Dombrowski, drive, shot, no good. Rebound, loose. Geibel Catholic has it. 30 seconds left. Larkin. They come out to trap her. Larkin Do we get a timeout here? Larkin drives, throws it up, no, out of bounds. They're going to say Geibel basketball, saying that an Eagle got a piece of it.
Timeout.
14 seconds left, and the Gators call time.
Geibel calls a timeout. Coach Larkin does. Well, I told you. I said it has the feeling to be a buzzer beater. Now, will it for Geibel to win this game? I don't know, Don. What do you think? I absolutely hold for the last shot. I'm going for the win here.
I think if yeah, well, I mean, you go for a shot, a quality shot. Emma has attracted so much every time she gets the ball. Maybe have her drive, and if it's not there, if a bunch of white jerseys are collapsing, have her kick it out. Alexa Morgan is first choice because she's been hot from behind the arc, but get the defense to her, maybe find an open and make something happen there. You
got some options.
Yeah.
It's good to have options, Don. And they got a couple gals on this team that can deliver.
But do not rely on Larkin just going to the hoop and trying to draw a foul because that whistle may never come.
Well, right there they were almost looking for it, right? And then the last couple possessions. And Sarah, they know 22 is the player that's going to try to take this shot. So, yeah, there's some strategy here. Definitely a chess game. Coach Sarah Larkin drawing something up. Here we go, 14.7 to determine who wins the championship.
Larkin will inbound. Gets it to Morgan. Morgan back to Larkin, way outside. Down to 10. Larkin, left-hand dribble. Baseline, shot, up, no good! Rebound, Sarah, foul with 3.8 on guard. But it's not a shooting foul because it's only the third team foul.
It was a great look by Larkin, and she had it, Dawn. It went in, and it just rattled out. Great call, good look. Not over yet.
They got to get a steal or a foul. I'd throw it long. They throw it long. It's caught, and it's going to be a foul with 0.1 second left. Long for Jeans. She had to catch up to it, but they let her dribble off 3 seconds.
Well, they almost get the turnover on the long pass, but it was a good call by you, Dawn. From Sarah's standpoint, you lob it, the clock runs.
Again, the Eagles not yet at the line. It's only 4 fouls on Geibel. And so really, I mean, 0.1 second left.
There's no time.
I would just throw it up in the air somewhere near there because even if Geibel gets it, by the time you get it, the clock's going to wind out,
yeah,
right?
There's absolutely no time. I mean, as soon as this ball is touched, the game's over. So, you know what I mean? It's as soon as ball gets inbounded, somebody touches it, game over. You don't have enough time for a foul. You don't have enough time to get a shot off.
The only thing, this would have to be a mental mistake on the Eagles' part, is if there's a 5-second violation.
Yeah.
Then you could throw it deep and try to catch and toss.
If a foul occurs before the inbound, going the other way. What's the foul situation, total fouls?
Svanos will inbound. And again, she's just got to make sure, just get it in.
Yeah, that's
Do not get anywhere near 5 seconds.
You could throw it the midcourt if you want. Because even if Geibel gets the ball even at midcourt, they're not going to have enough time.
It is all over. The Serra Catholic Eagles, a hard-fought championship, their 5th WPIAL crown, their first in over 2 decades.
Great game. Both these teams, Geibel has nothing to put their head down about. This was a great game here today.
And look who's out. Lexi Pierce is in a wheelchair. Her knee is iced up, and she is out to celebrate with her teammates. That is awesome.
That that might be one of the best scenes you'll see all weekend long here at the Petersen Events Center. I completely agree with you, Don.
Tremendous. We'll come back, wrap it up. Finals.
Fire up, big.
We don't even have to take a break. Why don't we just
want to go through it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Don, here's the numbers for you. For Geibel, we'll start with him. 22 points. Great performance by Emma Larkin here tonight. 15 for Alexa Morgan. 6 points for Darnell. 3 points for Horn in the Geibel loss. Meanwhile, for Serra Catholic, led here by the 17 points by Lexi Pierce. 6 Bella Jambroski. 9 points by Abby Jeans. 2 points for Fettis. 2 points for Svanos. And 1 point for Ariana Ward here tonight for Serra Catholic. And again, Geibel, nothing to keep your head down about, but congratulations to Serra Catholic. This was a great game by 2 very good basketball teams.
Geibel was looking for their first championship since 1998, but they're going to have to settle for 6. I mean, again, they're without playing the entire game without one of their top players, and yet it came down to the shot you want. Emma Larkin driving, left lane, got it up, glass, around the rim, and spins out. What are you going to do?
You can't get any closer than that. I mean, that was the player you wanted in that moment, and for her, unfortunately, just went in and out and fell short.
You can't ask from a WPIAL championship.
No, from A to Z, from beginning to end. Both teams came out and ran the court early, got a lot of points here early on. Then we saw the defenses take over before Serra Catholic was able to pull away here at the end. It was fun, Don. I enjoyed it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, one of these. There you go. Stay safe.
What a pleasure to be alongside Ed Troop. We hope you enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. Final score, the Serra Catholic 7. Oh, before we get to the final score, I do have the state playoff information. Geibel Catholic drops to 23-22. They will host District 6, third place St. Joseph Catholic, 23-3 on Saturday. Meanwhile, Serra Catholic WPIAL champs, now 18-6. They will host the number 4 team out of District 6, Williamsburg, 22-4 Saturday as well. Now we say goodbye from the Pete. For Ed Troop, I'm Don Rebel. Final score, the Serra Catholic Eagles 6-47, the Geibel Catholic Gators 46.